So welcome back, dear friends. In previous lecture, we saw in our topic chemical reactions and equations. We saw some basics in that. Okay, which are the observation to reactions happens. Okay, now we'll see here our next part, that is different types of chemical reactions. Different types of chemical reactions. So in that different types of chemical reactions, our first type is combination reaction. So see here, combination reaction means what? These are the compounds. Okay, so what is that reaction? These are the reaction in which when one or more substances, it will react to form what? New substances. Okay, one or more substances, when it reacts to form what? New substance. Okay, so see here examples. Okay, in that examples, carbon solid plus O2 gaseous, that gives what? CO2 gaseous. Okay, now see, it is your first example. Now see your second example. Here this nitric oxide gas, NO gas, nitric oxide, when it oxidize, what will form? NO2 gaseous. Okay, so for balancing this reaction, so see here, for balancing this reaction, 2NO. Okay, so here also what? 2. So see, our reaction is balanced or not? Okay, yes, 2N, 2 oxygen, here 2, 4 oxygen, and here also 4 oxygen. Now we will see here another here example, that is when your sulfur dioxide is oxidized. So see here, when your sulfur dioxide gas is oxidized, it converted into what? SO3, means what? Sulfur trioxide gas. So SO2 gaseous plus O2 gaseous, that is what? SO3 gaseous. So now see here how to balance this reaction. Here for balancing reaction 2. Okay, so see here also 2 will come. Now we have to cross check here. 2 sulfur, so here also 2 sulfur. Here 4 oxygen, these 2, 6, and here also what? 2, 3 the 6. Okay, now one more here example of your reaction, that is what? Combination reaction. Your calcium hydroxide. So see here, calcium hydroxide plus water. Say calcium oxide plus water, it gives what? Calcium hydroxide. So see here also oxygen 2, hydrogen 2, here also oxygen 2, hydrogen 2. Means here combination reaction. When one or more substance, it will react to form a new substance, new single substance it will form. That is what your combination reaction. Now we will see here second is your decomposition reaction. So this word itself indicates decomposition means what? When a single compound, it will breaks into what? One or more simpler compounds. Okay, it is what your that breaks. That is your single compound. When it will break, it forms what? Simpler compounds. One or more simpler compounds. Okay, that is your what? Decomposition reaction. So see here, that reaction will happen in the presence of energy content, and that energy content, it is your heat, light, okay, then your electricity. Okay, in the form of your decomposition reaction will occur. So we will see here first thermal decomposition reaction. So see here, thermal decomposition, we will say small a, thermal decomposition reaction. So in thermal decomposition reaction, so as you know, when your iron sulfate is heat, so this we can do in our lab also, chemistry lab also, when you heat our iron sulfate. So see here, when you heat our iron sulfate, okay, that is what your green vitriol. When you heat this iron sulfate, so it will convert it into simpler compound. So that simpler compounds here, Fe2O3 solid plus SO2 gaseous plus O2 gaseous. Okay, SO2 and what here? SO3, SO2 and SO3. So these are gas will evolve here. Fe2O3 solid, SO2 gaseous plus SO3 gaseous. So we have to balance this reaction. So here 2 Fe, so here also what 2. So see here we can cross check here 2 iron, here also 2 iron, 2 sulfur, yes, here also 2 sulfur, then 8 oxygen. So see here 3 plus 2 5 and here 3, so 8 oxygen. Okay, it is not your thermal decomposition of your iron sulfate. Now we will see here your next example. Okay, small b, we can say small b in thermal decomposition. Okay, in thermal decomposition, say here decomposition of lead nitrate. What say here? Decomposition of lead nitrate. So see here decomposition of lead nitrate. So it is your what? Lead nitrate, see PbNO3 twice. When you heat this, so it gives lead oxides along with NO2 and O2 gaseous. So this also reaction we will perform in our chemistry lab. So see here your lead nitrate. So what you will get? Lead oxide solid plus NO2 gaseous plus O2 gaseous. Okay, now see here, now it's time to balance this reaction. So see here oxygen. Okay, here now N2, so you take here 2. Okay, now see here 2 PbO. Okay, so what you will take here? Here we have to take 4 because your nitrogen becomes what? 4. Now see once again we will cross check your reaction. Say 2 Pb, yes, 2 nitrogen and these 2, so see here 4 nitrogen. Okay, now it's time to balance your oxygen. So see here 3 to the 6, 12 total oxygen. Okay, see these 2, then 8, 10 and these 2, so total here 12 oxygens are there. So it is what your decomposition of lead nitrate, that is PbNO3 twice. Okay, now see we will also take one more example in your thermal decomposition reaction, that your decomposition of calcium carbonate. Say decomposition of calcium carbonate. So see in that decomposition of calcium carbonate, so as you know calcium carbonate solid, when you heat this, so what you will get? You will get one of the solid product. Okay, say CO solid, okay, plus what? CO2 gaseous. So see our reaction is balance. Okay, these are what your decomposition of calcium carbonate. Okay, now we will see here one more, that is small b, decomposition. Next, now we saw here thermal decomposition example. Okay, now we will see here whatever your photolytic decomposition, or we can say in the presence of light. So how in the presence of light your reaction will occur? So see here, say in that small b, photolytic decomposition. So see here in photolytic decomposition your reaction means reaction in the presence of light, or we can say H nu. So see here example, as you know here your H2O2 liquid, H2O2 liquid, this H nu means what? Photolite, or here we can say, we will write here sunlight. Okay, this H2O2 liquid, okay, so when it affected by some sunlight, so it is converted into your H2O plus O2 gaseous, H2O liquid plus O2 gaseous. Okay, now see here, here we have to balance this reaction. It is what your hydrogen peroxide. So here, see, our reaction will balance. So here we will cross check once. 4 hydrogen, so here also 4 hydrogen. Here 4 oxygen, so this 2 and this 2. So 4 oxygen. Okay, now our reaction is balanced. Now one more here examples in photolytic decomposition. So as you know, when your silver bromide, okay, so that silver bromide, second example, silver bromide, your solid, okay, when in the presence of sunlight, it affected by sunlight. So what you will get here, you will get Ag solid plus Br2 gaseous. So for balancing the reaction, take here 2. So here also 2. So here, okay, basically this AgBr solid, your color of this is what? Pale yellow. Okay, now same reaction it will occur in the presence of your silver chloride also. So silver chloride solid, when it will affected by your sunlight, so what you will get? 2 Ag solid plus their chlorine gas will evolve. Okay, now here one of the important, now we are going to discuss here, that is electrolytic decomposition. Okay, so see here, what is that electrolytic decomposition? Okay, now we saw thermal decomposition and photolytic decomposition. In that we saw examples. Okay, now we will see here electrolytic decomposition. See, for that electrolytic decomposition, So for that, say, for that we want here one plastic mug. Okay, this activity, it is in your NCERT. Okay, so see here as like this. Now after that, see here plastic mug. So here we have to take carbon electrode, that is, or we can say what, graphite electrode in that plastic mug. Okay, and we have to fill this with water. You have to fill this, whatever your plastic mug is, with water. Okay, up to this level. Now here some rubber cork also there. So see here some rubber cork. Okay, now after that we have to take test tube. So that test tube is filled with water and invert them on this electrode. So see as like this. Like this. Okay, now see we will label this. See here, and these are connected with your 6-volt battery. Okay, say as like this. It will connected with your 6-volt battery. Okay, so see here, in that here. Now see, these are your what? Plastic mug. Okay, these are what? Your graphite electrode. Okay, now here after this, so see here, these are what? Your test tubes. Okay, so see here, cathode which negative electrode, okay, and here what, anode with what, positive electrode. Okay, now see here what will happen when we start your electric circuit. When you start your electric circuit, here some gases will form. So here your O2, that is oxygen gas, will form, and here which form, hydrogen gas will form, or we can say what, bubble. Okay, so what is the main observation of this your electrolytic decomposition? So we will discuss here first what is the reaction. So reactions here, your H2O liquid. So this H2O liquid, when it will what, electrolytic decomposition. So see here, electrolytic decomposition. So in electrolytic decomposition, what you will get? So you will get here H2 gases and O2 gases. So see here, H2 gases plus O2 gases. So for balancing this reaction, so take here 2, here also 2. So say our reaction is balanced. Okay. So what is the main observation here? Say when you leave after your opening this, means after you switch on this circuit, so what, for some time leave undisturbed for this cell. Okay, then you will observe here some amount of here. Okay, so see some amount of here your oxygen gas. Okay, so see here oxygen gas will bubbled here up to this mark. Okay, and here in hydrogen, your hydrogen gas will bubble up to this level. Okay, now from this what we conclude, okay, your hydrogen oxygen gas, so see the volume of hydrogen gas is double than your oxygen gas. So always keep in mind your whatever your hydrogen gas is were collected at the negative electrode. Why negative electrode? Because your hydrogen is always what, H plus. Okay, so H plus, it will give affinity towards what, negative. So from this we conclude here. See one more conclusion also important here. So as you know your H2O, so this H2O, so see here whatever your this H2O, so here ratio is what, 2:1. So this also we can here conclude. So see H2, here volume of hydrogen is double, so 2:1 ratio. Okay, and here oxygen is what, little bit half of that. Okay, then also we will conclude here your hydrogen is what, hydrogen is combustible and your oxygen is what, support for burning. Okay, so these are what your electrolytic decomposition all over. Okay, now whatever our next part we will discuss later on. Thank you. So welcome back dear friends. In previous we saw in combination reaction, then your decomposition reaction. In decomposition reaction we saw three main subtypes. In that your thermal decomposition, then photolytic, then electrolytic decomposition. So that electrolytic decomposition, it is in your NCERT activity also. So you concentrate on that, revise that. Now we'll see our next part, that is displacement reaction. So this displacement reaction, it is also called as, say this displacement reaction is also called as single displacement reaction. Okay, so see here in single displacement reaction what it is. So these are the reaction in which some more active element So say some more active element, or we can say more active or reactive element displace or removes more displace or removes less reactive element and form what? A compound. Okay, so see here example. So very much important here. Example, we will observe so many times these examples in our lab also. So see here, your iron solid plus copper sulfate aqueous. Your iron solid, whether it is iron nail. Okay, so copper sulfate aqueous, because we are preparing solution of that. Okay, so that gives what will happen. Okay, so here displacement of copper by your iron. So see here what will happen here. FeSO4 aqueous plus what? Your Cu solid. Okay, these are what? Your copper sulfate. Okay, and it is your what? Iron sulfate. And that iron sulfate, or we can say iron second sulfate. So now we will see here another example. In another example, see your displacement of copper by zinc. So see here displacement of copper by zinc. So your zinc solid plus CuSO4 aqueous. So what you will get? So you will get here. So basically this CuSO4 color is what? Your blue. Okay, copper sulfate blue in color. So what you will get? ZnSO4 plus Cu solid. Okay, so this zinc sulfate is what? Your colorless. Means here single displacement reaction. And one more here reaction. So see that reaction in the refining of silver. Okay, so that also we will discuss here in the refining of silver. See, in the refining of silver, here that reaction with copper. Okay, with where? Copper. So see here, in silver nitrate aqueous plus copper solid. So what you will get? You will get here CuNO3 twice plus what? Ag solid. Okay, so AgNO3 aqueous plus Cu solid. So here single displacement. Okay, single displacement reaction. So see copper nitrate, here you will get copper nitrate plus silver solid. Means here in the recovery of silver or in the refining of silver, we will use this reaction. Okay, so whatever next part, see here your next reaction we will discuss. So that reaction is your double displacement reaction. These are what? Your single displacement reaction. Now we will see double displacement reaction. So say what it is. Double displacement reaction. Fourth one, double displacement reaction. So in this double displacement reaction, there is an exchange of ions. Okay, to form what? New compounds. Double displacement what? There is an exchange of ions to form what? Compounds. So that generally your displacement reaction occurs what? Precipitation. Okay, generally all whatever your double displacement reaction you are performing in your lab also, it is what? Precipitation. So on the basis of this double displacement reaction, we are categorized into two types. So that two types is here. Small a, we will see here precipitation reaction, and small b, that is your neutralization reactions. Neutralization reaction. So see here, whatever your these precipitation reaction. So many we took examples. Okay, so here in this precipitation reaction, so here we will discuss for small a first, and with examples of precipitation reaction. So in this reaction, especially we have to take clear or transparent solution, and on mixing this, we will get what? Precipitate of that particular substance. Now see here, we will say example here. Na2SO4, okay, plus barium chloride. So it is what? Clear, transparent. Okay, so both are in what? Aqueous state. Okay, so what you will get? So you will get here, yes, whether wherever necessary you have to do breaking here. Okay, so see, as you know, your sodium is electropositive, so plus, and sulfate SO4 2 minus, so it is minus here, and here what? Here your barium also metal, so metal that your electropositive, and your this non-metal, that is chlorine, it is electronegative. So what here, old bond will break and new bond will form. So this plus and this minus will join, and this plus and this minus will join. Okay, means here what? Exchange of ions. Okay, so see here what you will get a product. So product you will get as like this, NaCl solid. Okay, so this, sorry, here NaCl you will get aqueous. Okay, so plus what here? Barium sulfate solid, and it is what? White precipitate. What? White precipitate. So you can balance this reaction also. So for balancing, see here Na2, so here also 2. So see our reaction is balanced. Now we will see here next one that you are performing in daily. Okay, or we are performing in easily in our lab. That is your what? Silver nitrate aqueous plus, okay, plus what? Your NaCl. Okay, so here what you will get? You will get, say, you will get what? AgCl solid. You will get AgCl solid plus what? NaNO3. Now we can explain with whatever your cations and anions. Okay, means breaking. So silver metal plus, here NO3 minus, nitrate ion, and here what? Here also breaking. So AgCl will form as a precipitate. So this precipitate, which color? White precipitate. And AgBr, which color precipitate? So that AgBr is your pale yellow color precipitate. Okay, now we will see here one more example of your precipitation reaction. So that example, see here, precipitation reaction, your potassium iodide plus lead nitrate. So see here, potassium iodide in where? Small a. Small is what? Precipitation reaction. Potassium iodide aqueous plus lead nitrate, PbNO3 twice. So what you will get here? Exchange of ions. So wherever necessary we have to break. Okay, so K plus, I minus. Okay, lead plus, and as you know this NO3 minus. So what you will get? So you will get here KNO3 plus PbI2. So this PbI2 is your what? Is your yellow precipitate. So this we can perform in our chemistry lab also. Okay, and after reopening our school, I will show it in our chemistry lab, all these precipitation reactions. Okay, So see here KNO3, so and PbI2. So see here which color it is? Yellow precipitate, yellow color precipitate. Okay, and is what? Solid, and here what? Aqueous. Okay, now it's time to balance the reaction. So see here NO3 twice, so here 2, yes, here also 2. So here what? 2 potassium, 2 potassium, 2 iodine, 2 iodine, NO3 twice, and here also NO3 twice, 1 Pb, 1 Pb. Okay, so here our reaction is balanced. Now we will see some examples of neutralization reaction also. So see here neutralization reaction, that is what our small b part. Okay. So neutralization reaction means what? Basically your acid plus base neutralization reaction. Okay, so see here your base KOH plus HNO3. So what you will get? You will get here KNO3 plus H2O. So here breaking is important. K plus OH minus, here H plus NO3 minus. So KNO3 will join H plus and OH minus, you will get what? Water. Okay, so these are what your reaction of neutralization. Okay, now one more we will see here example, barium hydroxide. So see here barium hydroxide. Second example, base hydroxide. So already you know the compound containing OH minus ion. Okay, that is what your base. So barium hydroxide plus HCl. Now what you will get here? You will get here BaCl2, BaCl2 plus what? H2O. Now it's time to balance this reaction. So see here 2H2O. So see here our reaction is balanced or not. We will cross check here. See 1Ba, 1Ba. So here we have to take 2. Okay, 1Ba, 1Ba, then 2Cl, there also 2Cl, 2 hydrogen, and this 2 hydrogen 4, 2 oxygen, yes, 2 oxygen here. So our reaction is what? Balance. Now we will see our next reaction also, that is your base with acid. So that base with your acid, we will see take as a strong acid, strong base. So that strong acid and strong base here. Third one, your third one reaction, NaOH, strong base plus H2, H2SO4. So what you will get? Yes, breaking of your this compound. So Na plus OH minus, here H plus, and this sulfate your minus. So bond will, new old bond will break and new bond will form. So here what you will get? So you will get Na2SO4. So in this reaction students getting confused because they were writing there NaSO4 only, but formula of sodium sulfate is what? Na2SO4 plus what? Yes, plus what? Your H2O. So to balance this reaction, take here 2. Okay, so here Na2Na, 2 oxygen. Okay, then here also what? 4 oxygen. So see here to balance this reaction. Okay, our reaction is balanced. See, we will cross check 2 Na. So here also 2 Na, 1 sulfur. So here also what? Your 1 sulfur. Now oxygen how much? Oxygen here 2 oxygen, and this 2 plus 4, 6. Here 4. So here what? 2. So 6 oxygen, and your hydrogen is what? This 2 and this 2. Yes, 4 hydrogen. So our reaction is what? Balance. So now we will see some one question. So tell me, identify the type of that chemical reaction. Okay, so that you have to write in your notebook, and which type of reaction it is that you have to mention in your notebook. Okay, so these are what your, now we saw in that your displacement reaction, or then single displacement, or what single displacement, then your what neutralization reaction. Okay, neutralization reaction, it is of which type? It undergoes your double displacement. Okay, so see here, one question. So that question, so see here, identify the type of chemical reaction. So everyone, you have to write this question. Identify the type of chemical reaction. So it is very much important, this question. So see here, what it is, identify the type of chemical reaction. So see, first I am writing here KNO3, that is what, KNO2 plus O2. So for balancing, so they give with a balanced product also. Okay, now see here, second is your, see, our Haber-Bosch reaction, so that we saw. Okay, N2 gaseous plus 3H2 gaseous, that gives what, 2 ammonia gaseous. Now see your third reaction. Okay, NH3 gaseous plus HCl gaseous, that gives what, NH4Cl solid. Fourth one, see here, HCl plus Na2SO4. So what you will get? Yes, you will get H2SO4 plus what? 2NaCl. Okay, and one more they gave here, CuSO4 plus iron, that gives what? FeSO4 plus Cu. Okay, here aqueous, here your solid, here aqueous, and here what? Your solid. So that is your question. Identify the type of chemical reaction. Okay, so it is very much easy to identify the type of chemical reaction. So here in this, so you are observing here, when one of the compound, it will breaks into some simpler compounds. So that simpler compounds, so see, you will get here decomposition reaction. So see, it is what, your thermal decomposition. So it is what here, thermal decomposition reaction. Now see this, N2 plus thrice H2, that gives twice NH3. So it is what your, it is your combination reaction. Yes, combination reaction. So your third one is also what, combination reaction. So this what your, yes, this what your double displacement reaction. This what your combination reaction. Okay, this what your double displacement reaction. And here what? Yes, correct, single displacement reaction. Single displacement reaction. So it is what your type. Identify the type of chemical reaction. Okay, when one or more substance, they will react to form what? One single new substance, that is what your combination reaction. Okay, so next reaction we will discuss here, that is your exothermic and endothermic reaction. So see here, exothermic and endothermic reaction. So see here, in exothermic, we already studied this exothermic and endothermic reaction. So see here in exothermic and endothermic reaction, what it is. These are the reactions in which energy contained in the form of heat. So what? These are the reaction in which energy contained in the form of heat. So that energy contained before and after the reaction we are writing. What? Before and after the reaction we are writing. So see, we will discuss first exothermic reaction. So see in that exothermic reaction, small a, exothermic reaction. So here exothermic means what? Heat is evolved. Okay, heat is evolved. So in exothermic reaction, heat is evolved or heat is released. Okay, means we will see here one example, CH4 plus O2. Okay, when hydrocarbon will burn, it gives what a product? CO2 plus H2O. So for balancing, take here 2. So see here, our reaction is balanced or not. So 1 carbon, 4 hydrogen. So here also 4 hydrogen. Here how much? 4 oxygen, these 2 and these 2. Okay, so plus what? Plus heat and what? Light. Okay, means here what? Your exothermic reaction. So in this reaction, basically the energy of reactant. So in this reaction, what? Energy of reactant. This is your reactant, whatever we are writing in left hand side, LHS side. So energy of reactant is more than energy of what? Products. Okay. Now one more example also that we saw in regularly from 8, 9, 10, we saw that example, that is burning of magnesium ribbon. So it is also belongs to what? Your exothermic reaction. So we will see here small b, that small b is your endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction. So in this endothermic reaction, heat is absorbed. Okay, so heat is absorbed. So what you here, mainly most of the your whatever your decomposition reaction. Okay, so most of your decomposition reactions are what? Your endothermic reactions. Okay, so that we saw some endothermic reactions also. So here heat is absorbed. So what your like that expression? Say energy of reactant. Yes, here what? Energy of reactant is less than energy of product. Okay, so energy of reactant is less than energy of product. So basically it was most of your decomposition reaction. Okay, photolytic decomposition reaction, these are what your endothermic in nature. So we will see one example here. So that example, see, as we saw AgBr, what your AgBr solid H nu photolite. So what you will get? Ag solid plus Br2 gaseous. So for balancing, take here 2. So our reaction is balanced. Okay, so these are what our today's whatever we saw different types of chemical reactions, means all we covered reactions whatever in your 10th CBSE NCERT. Okay, and we discussed some additional examples also in that. You revise that all the content. Okay, and whatever our next part we will see on your in our next lecture. Okay, thank you.